Is your city about to be buried under 3 feet of snow? Will temperatures drop 40 degrees in just 24 hours? Are you prepared for what could be the most dangerous weather event of February? The answer might shock you, and it's happening faster than anyone predicted. Right now, at this very moment, 3 massive storm systems are racing across the United States. The first one is already dumping over 2 feet of snow in Minnesota. The second one is bringing tornado warnings to the Midwest. And the third one, the one nobody is talking about yet, could deliver a historic blizzard to the East Coast this weekend. But here's what meteorologists aren't telling you on the evening news. The Weather Prediction Center has just issued heavy snow alerts for over 170 cities from Maine to Montana. We were not talking about a few inches. We were talking about snowfall rates of 2 to 3 inches per hour. We were talking about wind gusts exceeding 60 miles per hour. We were talking about near zero visibility and life-threatening conditions. And if you live anywhere from Boston to Washington, D.C., you need to hear what's coming in the next 72 hours. Before we dive into the city-by-city breakdown, here's what you are going to get in this forecast. At exactly minute 5, I am going to reveal the exact timing for when this megastorm hits your specific location. You will know the hour it starts, the hour it peaks, and the hour it finally moves out. No guessing, no maybes, just the facts you need to protect your family and property. But first, let me tell you about the reward waiting for you at 30 seconds. Ready? Here it is. Duluth, Minnesota is about to receive 36 inches of snow in the next 48 hours. That's 3 feet. Minneapolis could see 18 to 24 inches. Green Bay, Wisconsin is looking at 12 to 16 inches. And here's the kicker. Chicago might wake up Friday morning to 8 to 12 inches of fresh snow with blizzard conditions. This is not a drill. This is happening right now. Now let me ask you something. When was the last time you saw 3 major storm systems attack the United States simultaneously? When was the last time tornado warnings and blizzard warnings were issued for the same region within 12 hours of each other? The answer is almost never. This is a once-in-a-decade weather pattern, and you're living through it right now. Let's break down exactly what's happening. Storm number 1 is currently hammering the upper Midwest. This beast of a low-pressure system is sitting over northern Minnesota with a pressure reading of 982 millibars. For context, anything below 990 millibars is considered a strong storm. This one is incredibly intense. The snow began falling Tuesday evening, and it's not going to stop until Thursday afternoon. Marquette, Michigan has already recorded 22 inches of snow. Iron Mountain, Michigan has 18 inches on the ground. Houghton, Michigan is approaching 24 inches. These are lake effect enhanced totals, and they are only going to grow. If you are in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, you know exactly what I am talking about. Travel is impossible, roads are impassable, and emergency services are struggling to respond to calls. But here's where it gets interesting. Storm number 2 is right behind it. This second system is taking a more southern track, and it's bringing a completely different threat. We talking severe thunderstorms. We talking damaging winds of 60 to 70 miles per hour. We talking large hail up to 2 inches in diameter. And yes, we talking tornadoes. The Storm Prediction Center has issued a slight risk of severe weather for Thursday, covering parts of Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, and Ohio. Now I know what you are thinking. Tornadoes in February in the Midwest? Yes, it is unusual, but it's not impossible. The ingredients are coming together perfectly. We have unseasonably warm air with temperatures reaching the mid to upper 60s. We have dew points climbing into the mid to upper 50s. And we have extreme wind shear with winds changing direction and speed dramatically with height. Cincinnati, Ohio, you need to be on high alert Thursday afternoon and evening. Indianapolis, Indiana, same thing. Louisville, Kentucky, pay attention. Columbus, Ohio, this includes you. The tornado risk is 5%, which might not sound like much, but in meteorology terms, that's significant. A 5% tornado risk means conditions are favorable for supercell thunderstorms, and supercells are the tornadoes that produce the strongest, longest-lasting tornadoes. The timing for this severe weather outbreak is critical. Let me be very specific. Storms will begin developing around 11 a.m. Central Time Thursday morning near St. Louis, Missouri. These initial storms will primarily produce large hail and damaging winds. By 2 p.m. Central Time, the atmosphere will become more unstable and the tornado threat will increase significantly. The highest tornado risk will be from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time Thursday across southern Indiana, southwest Ohio, and northern Kentucky. By 9 p.m. Central Time, the severe weather risk will diminish as the storm system moves northeast. However, heavy rain and strong winds will continue across the Ohio Valley and Mid-Atlantic through Thursday night. If you live in these areas, you need to have your tornado action plan ready. Know where your safe room is, have your emergency supplies ready, make sure your weather radio has fresh batteries, and keep your phone charged. But wait, there's more. Remember I mentioned 3 storm systems? Storm number 3 is the wild card, and it could be the biggest impact storm of all. The latest model runs are showing a powerful nor'easter developing off the East Coast Sunday night into Monday. This storm has the potential to bring heavy snow to major cities including Philadelphia, New York City, and Boston. Now here's where forecasting gets tricky. The European model and the American GFS model are showing 2 very different scenarios. The European model keeps the storm mostly offshore, resulting in light to moderate snow for coastal areas but nothing major. The GFS model brings the storm much closer to the coast, potentially delivering 12 to 24 inches of snow from Washington, D.C. to Boston. Which model is right? Based on the latest trends, I am leaning toward a solution somewhere in the middle. I expect the storm to develop offshore, but close enough to impact major population centers. Let me give you city-specific snowfall predictions for this potential nor'easter. And remember, these are based on current model data and could change. Washington, D.C., 3 to 6 inches of snow Sunday night into Monday morning. Baltimore, Maryland, 4 to 8 inches. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 6 to 12 inches. New York City, 8 to 14 inches. Hartford, Connecticut, 10 to 16 inches. Providence, Rhode Island, 12 to 18 inches. Boston, Massachusetts, 10 to 16 inches. Portland, Maine, 8 to 12 inches. But here's the critical detail everyone else missing. The timing of this storm is everything. If the low-pressure system develops 6 hours earlier than currently forecast, we're looking at a major snowstorm for the I-95 corridor. If it develops 6 hours later, most of the heavy snow stays offshore. This is a classic East Coast setup where 50 miles makes the difference between 6 inches and 2 feet. The Weather Prediction Center has already highlighted the coastal region from Boston to Washington, D.C. for heavy snow risk Monday. This is not some computer model fantasy. This is a legitimate threat being monitored by every major weather service in the country, and I promise you, we are going to be tracking this minute by minute as it develops. Now, let us talk about something that's going to affect everyone, regardless of which storm hits your area. Arctic air. A massive dome of Arctic air is building across Canada right now. This air mass is so cold, it's going to send temperatures plummeting across the entire eastern half of the United States this weekend. How cold are we talking? Let me give you some specifics. Minneapolis, Minnesota will drop from 60 degrees Thursday to 20 degrees Sunday morning. That is a 40-degree temperature crash in less than 72 hours. Chicago, Illinois will go from 68 degrees Thursday to 24 degrees Sunday. Indianapolis, Indiana will fall from 70 degrees Thursday to 28 degrees Sunday. Even Atlanta, Georgia will see freezing temperatures Sunday and Monday morning. This Arctic blast is going to create a flash freeze scenario across much of the country. All the snow melt from the warm temperatures Thursday and Friday will instantly freeze Saturday night. Roads will become ice rinks, pipes will burst, and anyone who planted early spring gardens is going to see their plants killed by the sudden freeze. If you live in the South, pay attention. Birmingham, Alabama will hit 31 degrees Sunday morning. Nashville, Tennessee will drop to 26 degrees. Memphis, Tennessee will see 28 degrees. These are hard freeze temperatures, and they are going to damage any vegetation that's not protected. Let me give you the detailed forecast for over 170 cities across the United States. I'm going to break this down by region, and I'm going to tell you exactly what to expect and when to expect it. Let us start with the Northeast. This is where the weather is going to be most active over the next 7 days. Boston, Massachusetts. Wednesday, you are dealing with light snow, 2 to 4 inches expected through Wednesday night. Temperature highs in the mid-30s. Thursday brings rain and snow showers with highs near 40. Friday is quiet with partly cloudy skies. Saturday, light snow is possible, 1 to 3 inches. Then Sunday night into Monday, here comes the potential nor'easter with 8 to 16 inches of snow possible. Winds gusting to 50 miles per hour. Blizzard conditions possible. New York City. Wednesday sees cloudy skies with a few flurries, highs near 40. Thursday brings rain showers, highs in the mid-40s. Friday is partly cloudy and mild, highs near 50. Saturday is quiet. Sunday night, the nor'easter arrives with snow beginning around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Heavy snow expected Monday with 6 to 14 inches possible. Strong winds will create near whiteout conditions. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Wednesday is mostly cloudy, highs in the low 40s. Thursday brings rain, possibly heavy at times, highs in the upper 40s. Friday is partly cloudy and mild, highs in the low 50s. Saturday is quiet. Sunday night snow develops after midnight. Monday delivers heavy snow, 6 to 12 inches expected. Snow tapers Monday evening. Hartford, Connecticut. Wednesday brings light to moderate snow, 3 to 6 inches expected. Highs in the mid-30s. Thursday sees a mix of rain and snow changing to all rain by afternoon. Highs in the low 40s. Friday is partly cloudy. Highs in the mid-40s. Saturday is quiet. Sunday night snow develops around 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Monday brings heavy snow, 10 to 18 inches possible with strong winds. Portland, Maine. Wednesday sees snow showers, 2 to 4 inches possible. Highs in the low 30s. Thursday brings snow changing to rain, then back to snow. Highs in the upper 30s. Friday is partly cloudy. Highs in the upper 30s. Saturday brings light snow, 1 to 3 inches. Sunday night, the nor'easter arrives with heavy snow beginning around midnight. Monday sees 8 to 14 inches of snow with gusty winds. Providence, Rhode Island. Wednesday brings light snow, 1 to 3 inches expected. Highs in the mid-30s. Thursday sees rain and snow showers, highs in the low 40s. Friday is partly cloudy, highs in the mid-40s. Saturday is quiet. Sunday night, heavy snow begins around 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Monday delivers 10 to 18 inches of snow with blizzard conditions possible. Albany, New York. Wednesday brings moderate snow, 4 to 7 inches expected, highs in the low 30s. Thursday sees snow changing to rain, highs in the upper 30s. Friday is partly cloudy, highs in the low 40s. Saturday brings snow showers, 1 to 3 inches. Sunday night snow develops, becoming heavy Monday morning. Monday sees 8 to 12 inches of snow, Burlington, Vermont. Wednesday brings heavy snow, 6 to 10 inches expected, highs near 30. Thursday sees snow changing to rain, then back to snow, highs in the mid-30s. Friday is partly cloudy, highs in the upper 30s. Saturday brings snow showers, 2 to 4 inches. Sunday night and Monday bring additional snow, 4 to 8 inches possible. Concord, New Hampshire. Wednesday sees moderate snow, 4 to 6 inches expected, highs in the low 30s. Thursday brings mixed precipitation, highs in the upper 30s. Friday is partly cloudy, highs in the low 40s. Saturday sees light snow, 1 to 3 inches. Sunday night, heavy snow develops. Monday brings 8 to 12 inches of snow with strong winds. Buffalo, New York. Wednesday brings lake effect snow, 4 to 8 inches possible. Highs near 30. Thursday sees snow changing to rain, highs in the upper 30s. Friday is partly cloudy with lake effect snow showers, highs near 40. Saturday brings more lake effect snow, 2 to 5 inches. Sunday and Monday see decreasing snow showers. Syracuse, New York. Wednesday brings snow, 3 to 6 inches expected, highs in the low 30s. Thursday sees snow changing to rain, highs in the upper 30s. Friday is partly cloudy, highs in the low 40s. Saturday brings snow showers, 1 to 3 inches. Sunday night snow develops, becoming moderate Monday. Monday sees 4 to 8 inches of snow. Now let's move to the Mid-Atlantic region, Washington, D.C. Wednesday is mostly cloudy, highs in the mid-40s. Thursday brings rain, possibly heavy at times, highs near 50. Friday is partly cloudy and mild, highs in the mid-50s. Saturday is quiet and mild, highs near 60. Sunday night snow develops after midnight. Monday sees 3 to 7 inches of snow. Snow changes to rain Monday afternoon. Baltimore, Maryland. Wednesday is cloudy, highs in the mid-40s. Thursday brings rain showers, highs in the upper 40s. Friday is partly cloudy, highs in the low 50s. Saturday is quiet, highs near 60. Sunday night snow begins around 1 a.m. Eastern Time. Monday brings 4 to 9 inches of snow before changing to rain. Richmond, Virginia. Wednesday is mostly cloudy, highs in the upper 40s. Thursday brings rain showers, highs in the low 50s. Friday is partly cloudy, highs in the mid-50s. Saturday is mild, highs in the low 60s. Sunday night rain develops, possibly mixing with snow. Monday sees mostly rain with 1 to 3 inches of snow possible in northern suburbs. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Wednesday brings snow showers, 1 to 3 inches possible, highs in the mid-30s. Thursday sees rain and snow showers, highs in the low 40s. Friday is partly cloudy, highs in the mid-40s. Saturday is quiet. Sunday brings increasing clouds. Monday sees rain and snow showers, 2 to 5 inches of snow possible. Now let's cover the Midwest, where severe weather is the main threat. Chicago, Illinois. Wednesday is mild and windy, highs near 60. Thursday brings thunderstorms, some severe possible, highs in the mid-60s. Thursday night snow develops, becoming heavy by Friday morning. Friday sees 6 to 12 inches of snow with blizzard conditions possible. Highs plummet to the low 30s. Saturday is cold with snow showers, highs in the mid-20s. Sunday is frigid, highs near 20. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Wednesday is mild, highs in the upper 50s. Thursday brings rain and thunderstorms, changing to heavy snow Thursday night. Friday sees 8 to 14 inches of snow with strong winds. Blizzard conditions expected, highs in the low 30s. Saturday brings lake effect snow, highs in the mid-20s. Sunday is very cold, highs near 18. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tuesday night through Wednesday brings heavy snow, 12 to 18 inches expected. Highs in the low 30s. Wednesday night, additional snow, 4 to 8 inches. Thursday sees decreasing snow showers, highs in the upper 20s. Friday is partly cloudy and cold, highs in the mid-20s. Saturday brings snow showers, 1 to 3 inches. Sunday is frigid, highs near 15 degrees. Green Bay, Wisconsin. Wednesday is mild, highs in the mid-50s. Thursday brings rain, changing to heavy snow, Thursday night. Friday sees 10 to 16 inches of snow with blizzard conditions, highs near 30. Saturday brings additional snow showers, highs in the low 20s. Sunday is very cold, highs near 16 degrees. Detroit, Michigan. Wednesday is mild and breezy, highs near 60. Thursday brings thunderstorms, some possibly severe, changing to snow Thursday night. Friday sees 4 to 8 inches of snow, highs in the mid-30s. Saturday is cold with snow showers, highs in the upper 20s. Sunday is frigid, highs near 22 degrees. Indianapolis, Indiana. Wednesday is warm and breezy, highs in the upper 60s. Thursday brings severe thunderstorms, tornado risk from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Thursday night rain changes to snow. Friday sees 2 to 5 inches of snow, highs in the upper 30s. Saturday is cold, highs in the low 30s. Sunday is frigid, highs near 28 degrees, Cincinnati, Ohio. Wednesday is warm, highs near 70. Thursday brings severe thunderstorms with tornado risk from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Damaging winds and large hail possible. Thursday night rain continues, changing to snow Friday morning. Friday sees 1 to 4 inches of snow, highs in the low 40s. Saturday is cold, highs in the mid-30s. Sunday brings freezing temperatures, highs near 30. Columbus, Ohio. Wednesday is mild, highs in the mid-60s. Thursday brings severe thunderstorms. Tornado possible from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Thursday night sees rain, possibly mixing with snow. Friday brings rain and snow showers, 1 to 3 inches possible. Highs in the low 40s. Saturday is cold, highs in the mid-30s. Sunday is frigid, highs near 32 degrees, Cleveland, Ohio. Wednesday is mild and breezy, highs near 60. Thursday brings rain and thunderstorms, changing to snow Thursday night. Friday sees 3 to 7 inches of snow with lake effect enhancement, highs in the upper 30s. Saturday brings lake effect snow, 2 to 5 inches possible, highs in the low 30s. Sunday is cold, highs in the upper 20s. St. Louis, Missouri. Wednesday is warm, highs in the upper 60s. Thursday brings severe thunderstorms starting around 11 a.m. Central Time. Large hail and damaging winds likely. Tornado possible. Thursday night sees rain continuing. Friday brings rain showers, highs in the mid-40s. Saturday is cooler, highs in the upper 30s. Sunday is cold, highs in the low 30s. Kansas City, Missouri. Wednesday is mild and windy, highs in the mid-60s. Thursday brings thunderstorms, some possibly severe. Highs in the upper 60s. Thursday night sees rain. Friday brings rain showers ending, highs in the low 40s. Saturday is cold and windy, highs in the mid-30s. Sunday is frigid, highs in the upper 20s, Des Moines, Iowa. Wednesday is mild, highs near 60. Thursday brings rain and thunderstorms, changing to snow Thursday night. Friday sees 4 to 8 inches of snow with strong winds, highs in the low 30s. Saturday is cold with snow showers, highs in the mid-20s. Sunday is frigid, highs near 20 degrees. Omaha, Nebraska. Wednesday is mild and windy, highs in the low 60s. Thursday brings rain, possibly mixing with snow. Thursday night sees snow developing, becoming heavy. Friday brings 6 to 10 inches of snow with blizzard conditions possible, highs in the upper 20s. Saturday is cold with snow showers, highs in the low 20s. Sunday is frigid, highs near 18 degrees. Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Wednesday brings snow, 3 to 6 inches expected, highs in the mid-30s. Thursday sees additional snow, 2 to 5 inches. Highs in the low 30s. Friday brings more snow, 1 to 3 inches, highs in the mid-20s. Saturday is cold with snow showers, highs near 20. Sunday is frigid, highs near 15 degrees. Now let us cover the Great Lakes region in more detail. Duluth, Minnesota. Tuesday through Thursday brings historic snowfall, 30 to 36 inches expected. This is a major snow event. Blizzard warnings in effect. Travel impossible. Highs in the low 30s Tuesday, dropping to the mid-20s Wednesday and Thursday. Friday brings decreasing snow, highs near 20. Saturday and Sunday are frigid with highs in the mid-teens. Marquette, Michigan. Tuesday through Thursday brings heavy lake effect snow, 24 to 30 inches expected. Blizzard conditions with winds gusting to 50 miles per hour, highs near 30. Friday brings additional lake effect snow, 4 to 8 inches. Highs in the mid-20s. Saturday and Sunday continue lake effect snow with highs in the low 20s. So, St. Marie, Michigan. Wednesday brings heavy snow, 8 to 12 inches expected, highs near 30. Thursday sees additional snow, 4 to 7 inches. Friday brings more snow, 2 to 5 inches, highs in the mid-20s. Saturday and Sunday continue snow showers with highs near 20 degrees. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Wednesday is mild, highs in the upper 50s. Thursday brings rain, changing to snow Thursday night. Friday sees 6 to 10 inches of snow with strong winds, highs in the mid-30s. Saturday brings lake effect snow, 2 to 5 inches, highs in the upper 20s. Sunday is cold, highs in the mid-20s. Now let's move to the Ohio Valley and Southeast. Louisville, Kentucky. Wednesday is warm, highs in the upper 60s. Thursday brings severe thunderstorms from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Tornado risk, large hail, and damaging winds possible. Thursday night sees heavy rain. Friday brings rain ending, highs in the mid-40s. Saturday is cold, highs in the upper 30s. Sunday brings freezing temperatures, highs in the low 30s. Nashville, Tennessee. Wednesday is warm, highs near 70. Thursday brings severe thunderstorms possible late in the day. Thursday night sees thunderstorms continuing. Friday brings rain ending, highs in the upper 40s. Saturday is cooler, highs in the low 40s. Sunday is cold, highs in the mid-30s with freezing temperatures overnight. Memphis, Tennessee. Wednesday is warm, highs in the low 70s. Thursday brings thunderstorms, some possibly severe, highs in the upper 60s. Friday brings rain showers ending, highs in the low 50s. Saturday is cooler, highs in the mid-40s. Sunday is cold, highs in the upper 30s with a hard freeze Sunday night, lows near 28 degrees, Knoxville, Tennessee. Wednesday is mild, highs in the mid-60s. Thursday brings rain and thunderstorms, highs in the low 60s. Friday sees rain ending, highs in the upper 40s. Saturday is cooler, highs in the low 40s. Sunday is cold, highs in the upper 30s with freezing temperatures Sunday and Monday mornings. Charlotte, North Carolina. Wednesday is mild, highs in the low 60s. Thursday brings rain, possibly heavy at times, highs in the upper 50s. Friday sees rain ending, highs in the low 50s. Saturday is partly cloudy, highs in the mid-50s. Sunday night, possible mix of rain and snow. Monday could see 1 to 3 inches of snow in northern suburbs. Raleigh, North Carolina. Wednesday is mild, highs in the low 60s. Thursday brings rain showers, highs near 60. Friday sees rain ending, highs in the mid-50s. Saturday is partly cloudy, highs in the upper 50s. Sunday night rain develops, possibly mixing with snow. Monday sees mostly rain with snow possible in northern areas. Atlanta, Georgia. Wednesday is warm, highs in the upper 60s. Thursday brings scattered thunderstorms, highs in the mid-60s. Friday sees rain ending, highs in the low 50s. Saturday is cooler, highs in the upper 40s. Sunday is cold, highs in the low 40s. Sunday night, freeze warning with lows near 30 degrees. Monday morning, hard freeze, protect sensitive plants. Birmingham, Alabama. Wednesday is warm, highs near 70. Thursday brings thunderstorms, highs in the mid-60s. Friday sees rain ending, highs in the mid-50s. Saturday is cooler, highs in the upper 40s. Sunday is cold, highs in the low 40s. Sunday night, hard freeze with lows near 31 degrees. Now let's cover the South and Gulf Coast. New Orleans, Louisiana. Wednesday is warm, highs in the mid-70s. Thursday brings scattered thunderstorms, highs in the low 70s. Friday sees rain showers, highs in the low 60s. Saturday is cooler, highs in the mid-50s. Sunday is cool, highs in the low 50s with lows in the low 40s. Houston, Texas. Wednesday is warm and humid, highs in the upper 70s. Thursday brings scattered thunderstorms, highs in the mid-70s. Friday sees showers ending, highs in the upper 60s. Saturday is cooler, highs in the low 60s. Sunday is cool, highs in the mid-50s, Dallas, Texas. Wednesday is very warm, highs in the mid-80s. Thursday brings thunderstorms, some possibly severe. Highs in the upper 70s. Friday sees showers ending, highs in the low 60s. Saturday is much cooler, highs in the low 50s. Sunday is cold, highs in the mid-40s. Austin, Texas. Wednesday is very warm, highs in the mid-80s. Thursday brings thunderstorms, highs near 80. Friday sees showers, highs in the upper 60s. Saturday is cooler, highs in the mid-50s. Sunday is cool, highs near 50. San Antonio, Texas. Wednesday is very warm, highs in the upper 80s. Thursday brings thunderstorms, highs in the low 80s. Friday sees showers ending, highs near 70. Saturday is cooler, highs in the upper 50s. Sunday is cool, highs in the low 50s. Miami, Florida. Wednesday through Sunday sees mostly sunny skies with afternoon clouds. Highs in the low to mid-80s throughout the period. Lows in the upper 60s to low 70s. No significant weather expected. Tampa, Florida. Wednesday through Friday brings partly cloudy skies, highs in the upper 70s. Saturday and Sunday are partly cloudy with highs in the mid-70s. Monday brings cooler air with highs in the low 70s and lows dropping to the low 50s. Jacksonville, Florida. Wednesday is mild, highs in the low 70s. Thursday brings scattered showers, highs near 70. Friday sees showers ending, highs in the mid-60s. Saturday is cooler, highs in the low 60s. Sunday is cool, highs in the upper 50s. Monday morning freeze possible in outlying areas with lows in the mid-30s. Now let Ez cover the plains and Mountain West. Denver, Colorado. Wednesday brings snow showers, 1 to 3 inches possible, highs in the mid-30s. Thursday sees more snow, 2 to 5 inches, highs in the low 30s. Friday brings additional snow, 1 to 3 inches, highs near 30. Saturday is cold with snow showers, highs in the mid-20s. Sunday is frigid, highs near 20 degrees. Cheyenne, Wyoming. Wednesday brings snow, 2 to 4 inches expected, highs in the low 30s. Thursday sees more snow, 3 to 6 inches. Strong winds with gusts to 50 miles per hour, highs near 30. Friday brings blowing snow, highs in the mid-20s. Saturday and Sunday are frigid with highs in the upper teens. Billings, Montana. Wednesday brings snow showers, 1 to 3 inches possible, highs in the mid-30s. Thursday sees more snow, 2 to 4 inches, highs in the low 30s. Friday brings additional snow, 1 to 3 inches, highs in the upper 20s. Saturday and Sunday are very cold with highs in the low 20s. Rapid City, South Dakota. Wednesday brings snow, 3 to 6 inches expected, highs in the mid-30s. Thursday sees additional snow, 2 to 5 inches, strong winds, highs in the low 30s. Friday brings more snow, 1 to 3 inches, blizzard conditions possible, highs in the mid-20s. Saturday and Sunday are frigid with highs near 20 degrees. Bismarck, North Dakota. Wednesday brings heavy snow, 6 to 10 inches expected, blizzard warning in effect, highs near 30. Thursday sees additional snow, 3 to 6 inches, highs in the mid-20s. Friday brings more snow, 1 to 3 inches, highs near 20. Saturday and Sunday are frigid with highs in the mid-teens. Fargo, North Dakota. Wednesday brings heavy snow, 8 to 12 inches expected, blizzard conditions with winds gusting to 60 miles per hour, travel impossible, highs near 30. Thursday sees additional snow, 4 to 7 inches, highs in the mid-20s. Friday brings decreasing snow, highs near 20. Saturday and Sunday are frigid with highs in the upper teens. Now let us cover the Pacific Northwest and West Coast. Seattle, Washington. Wednesday through Sunday brings mostly cloudy skies with occasional rain showers. Highs in the mid to upper 40s throughout the period. Mountain snow continues with several feet possible above 5,000 feet elevation. Portland, Oregon. Wednesday through Friday sees rain showers, highs in the upper 40s. Saturday and Sunday bring partly cloudy skies with highs in the low 50s. Mountain snow continues in the Cascades. San Francisco, California. Wednesday through Sunday brings partly cloudy skies with highs in the upper 50s to low 60s. Dry weather continues with no significant precipitation expected. Los Angeles, California. Wednesday through Sunday sees mostly sunny skies with highs in the upper 60s to low 70s. Dry conditions continue. San Diego, California. Wednesday through Sunday brings mostly sunny skies with highs in the upper 60s. Dry and pleasant weather continues. Phoenix, Arizona. Wednesday through Sunday sees mostly sunny skies with highs in the upper 70s to low 80s. Dry conditions continue. Las Vegas, Nevada. Wednesday through Sunday brings mostly sunny skies with highs in the upper 60s to low 70s. Dry weather continues. Salt Lake City, Utah. Wednesday brings snow showers 1 to 3 inches possible. Highs in the upper 30s. Thursday sees more snow 2 to 4 inches. Highs in the mid 30s. Friday brings additional snow 1 to 3 inches, highs in the low 30s. Saturday and Sunday are cold with snow showers, highs in the upper 20s. Boise, Idaho. Wednesday brings snow showers 1 to 2 inches possible, highs near 40. Thursday sees more snow 2 to 4 inches, highs in the mid 30s. Friday brings rain and snow showers, highs near 40. Saturday and Sunday are cold with snow showers, highs in the mid 30s. Now let me talk about outdoor events and activities this February. If you have plans for outdoor events, you need to pay close attention to this forecast. The Daytona 500 is scheduled for Sunday, February 23rd at Daytona International Speedway in Florida. Good news for race fans. The weather looks excellent. Expect partly cloudy skies with temperatures in the low 70s. Winds from the east at 10 to 15 miles per hour. No rain expected. Perfect racing conditions. For those planning to attend NBA or college basketball games this weekend, most arenas are indoors, so weather won't directly impact the games. However, travel to and from venues could be significantly impacted by snow and ice, especially in the Northeast and Midwest. If you have tickets to games in Boston, New York, Philadelphia, Chicago, or Milwaukee this weekend, plan for extra travel time and difficult road conditions. Winter festivals and outdoor markets in cities like Minneapolis, Milwaukee, and Chicago will be severely impacted by blizzard conditions Friday and extreme cold Saturday and Sunday. Many outdoor events will likely be canceled. Check with event organizers before heading out. Skiing conditions will be excellent across the Rockies and Northeast this weekend with fresh powder. However, extreme cold Sunday and Monday could make skiing uncomfortable despite good snow conditions. Wind chills could drop below zero in many mountain locations. Now let's talk about critical timing. This is the information you've been waiting for. The exact hour-by-hour breakdown of when storms arrive, peak, and depart from major metropolitan areas. For the Thursday severe weather outbreak, here is the precise timing. St. Louis, Missouri, first thunderstorms develop at 11 a.m. Central Time. Peak severe weather risk from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Central Time. Severe weather ends by 8 p.m. Central Time. Indianapolis, Indiana, thunderstorms begin at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Peak tornado risk from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Storms diminish after 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Cincinnati, Ohio, thunderstorms arrive at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Greatest tornado risk from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Storms end after 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Louisville, Kentucky, storms begin at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Peak severe risk from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Weather improves after 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Columbus, Ohio, thunderstorms arrive at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Peak tornado risk from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Storms end after 11 p.m. Eastern Time. For the Friday snowstorm across the upper Midwest, here is the timing. Chicago, Illinois, snow begins at 2 a.m. Central Time Friday. Heavy snow from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Central Time. Snow tapers after 6 p.m. Central Time. Total accumulation 8 to 12 inches. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, snow begins at midnight Thursday night. Heavy snow from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. Central Time Friday. Blizzard conditions with winds gusting to 50 miles per hour. Snow ends after 7 p.m. Central Time. Total accumulation 10 to 14 inches. Green Bay, Wisconsin, snow begins at 11 p.m. Thursday night. Heavy snow from 3 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time Friday. Blizzard conditions expected. Snow tapers after 8 p.m. Central Time. Total accumulation 12 to 16 inches. Des Moines, Iowa, snow begins at midnight Thursday night. Heavy snow from 4 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central Time Friday. Snow ends after 6 p.m. Central Time. Total accumulation 6 to 10 inches for the potential nor'easter Sunday night into Monday. Here's the timing breakdown. Note that this forecast has lower confidence than the other events because the storm hasn't developed yet, but here's what current models suggest. Washington, D.C., snow begins at 1 a.m. Eastern Time Monday. Heaviest snow from 6 a.m. to noon Eastern Time Monday. Snow changes to rain around 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Total snow accumulation 3 to 7 inches. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Snow begins at midnight Sunday night. Heavy snow from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Time Monday. Snow tapers after 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Total accumulation 6 to 12 inches. New York City. Snow begins at 11 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday night. Heavy snow from 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Time Monday. Snow ends around 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Total accumulation 8 to 14 inches. Hartford, Connecticut. Snow begins at 10 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday. Heavy snow from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time Monday. Snow ends around 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Total accumulation 10 to 16 inches. Providence, Rhode Island. Snow begins at 10 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday. Heavy snow from 3 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time Monday. Blizzard conditions possible with winds gusting to 50 miles per hour. Snow ends around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Total accumulation 12 to 18 inches. Boston, Massachusetts. Snow begins at 9 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday. Heavy snow from 2 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time Monday. Strong winds creating near whiteout conditions. Snow ends around 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Total accumulation 10 to 16 inches. Portland, Maine, snow begins at 10 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday. Heavy snow from 1 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Time Monday. Snow ends around 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Total accumulation 8 to 14 inches. Now let's talk about what this means for you. If you live in the areas I just mentioned, you need to take action now. Don't wait until the last minute. For those in the severe weather risk zones, Thursday have multiple ways to receive warnings. A weather radio is essential. Download a weather app on your phone with severe weather alerts enabled. Know where your safe room is. It should be on the lowest floor of your home in an interior room away from windows. A basement is ideal. If you don't have a basement, a bathroom, closet, or hallway on the ground floor will work. For those in the snowstorm zones, stock up on supplies now. You need food and water for at least 3 days. Make sure you have flashlights and batteries in case of power outages. Fill up your car with gas. Get any necessary medications. Don't assume stores will be open or accessible during the storm. If you have to travel during these storms, don't seriously. The roads will be dangerous, possibly impassable. Emergency crews can to help you if they can to reach you. Every major snowstorm, people ignore warnings and get stranded in their cars. Don't be that person. For those facing the Arctic blast and flash freeze, protect your pipes. Let faucets drip slightly to prevent freezing. Open cabinet doors under sinks to allow warm air to circulate around pipes. Disconnect garden hoses and cover outdoor faucets. If you have plants or gardens, cover sensitive vegetation or bring potted plants indoors. Now here's something critical that most forecasts want to tell you. The combination of heavy snow followed immediately by extreme cold is particularly dangerous. Normally, after a snowstorm, temperatures moderate and snow begins to melt. That's not happening this time. After the Friday snowstorm across the Midwest, temperatures will plummet into the teens and single digits. That snow is going to be around for a while. This creates hazardous conditions that persist much longer than a typical winter storm. Ice dams can form on roofs. Snow removal becomes harder because the snow will be frozen solid. Carbon monoxide poisoning risks increase as people run vehicles or generators to stay warm. Let me also address something about the nor'easter forecast. I know there's a lot of uncertainty with this storm. Some models show a major snowstorm, others show mostly a miss. This is normal for coastal storms. The track of the low-pressure system makes a huge difference. 50 miles can be the difference between a foot of snow and just a few inches. We're going to be monitoring this situation closely over the next 48 hours. The storm hasn't even developed yet. It's still just energy moving across the Pacific Northwest. By Friday, we'll have much better data. By Saturday, we should know with high confidence whether this will be a major snowstorm or a close miss. But here's what you need to understand. Even if the nor'easter ends up staying offshore and producing less snow than currently forecast, you are still going to face Arctic cold Sunday and Monday. The combination of any snow on the ground plus wind chills below zero creates dangerous conditions regardless of snowfall amounts. Now let's talk about longer range patterns. What happens after these storms move through? Are we done with winter or is there more coming? The pattern through the end of February looks very active. We in a favorable pattern for nor'easters to develop. The jet stream configuration is perfect for coastal storms. Even after this potential Monday storm, we could see another system develop later next week. The Climate Prediction Center's 8 to 14-day outlook shows below normal temperatures across the eastern United States and above normal precipitation across the Northeast. This suggests winter is far from over. March could bring additional winter storms, especially to the Northeast. In fact, some of the biggest snowstorms in history have occurred in March. The blizzard of 1888 happened in March. The superstorm of 1993 happened in March. Don't let your guard down just because February is ending. For those keeping track of seasonal snowfall totals, this pattern is going to push many cities well above normal. Boston's normal seasonal snowfall is around 48 inches. They currently at 32 inches. If they get 12 to 16 inches Monday, they'll be near or above normal. Minneapolis' normal seasonal snowfall is around 54 inches. They currently at 42 inches. With another 18 to 24 inches coming, they'll be well above normal. Buffalo, the snow capital of the eastern United States, has had a relatively quiet winter so far with only 68 inches. Their normal is 95 inches. But with more lake effect snow in the forecast, they could still reach normal by the end of the season. Now let us talk about impacts beyond just the weather itself. These storms are going to create ripple effects across the economy and daily life. Airlines are already canceling flights for Thursday and Friday. If you have travel plans, check your flight status early and often. Delays and cancellations will be widespread, especially at airports in Chicago, Minneapolis, Milwaukee, Detroit, Cleveland, and Buffalo. By Monday, if the nor'easter materializes, add Boston, New York, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. to that list. Schools will likely be closed Friday across much of the Midwest. Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan, and Iowa should expect snow days Friday. If the nor'easter happens, expect school closings Monday across the Northeast from Washington, D.C. to Boston. Power outages are possible, especially with the nor'easter if it brings heavy wet snow and strong winds. Make sure you have a plan for staying warm if you lose power. Never use a gas stove or generator indoors for heat. Carbon monoxide kills, and it's odorless and colorless. You want to know you are in danger until it's too late. Transportation departments are pre-treating roads, but there's only so much they can do when snow is falling at 2 to 3 inches per hour. Even with plows running constantly, roads will be snow-covered and dangerous. Interstate highways may become impassable. In previous major snowstorms, we've seen tractor-trailers jackknife and close entire highways for hours. Grocery stores may run low on supplies or close early. Deliveries will be delayed. If you need something, get it now. Don't wait until Thursday or Friday when everyone else is shopping. Now let us address the question on everyone's mind. Is climate change making these storms worse? The answer is complicated. Climate change is definitely affecting our weather patterns. We're seeing the jet stream become more amplified, meaning bigger dips south and bigger bulges north. This can lead to more extreme temperature swings like the 40-degree drops we're seeing this week. However, individual storms like these have always happened. Nor'easters are a normal feature of winter weather along the East Coast. Severe weather in February, while unusual, is not unprecedented. What we can say is that the overall pattern is becoming more volatile. Warm spells followed by Arctic blasts are becoming more common. The warm temperatures Thursday reaching the 60s and 70s in February are certainly unusual. 30 years ago, these temperatures would have been extremely rare in mid-February. Now they're becoming more common, but the cold snaps are also becoming more intense when they do occur. This volatility is what makes forecasting challenging and makes preparation even more important. You can't just rely on normal patterns anymore. You have to pay attention to the forecast and be ready for anything. Now let me give you the outlook for the rest of the winter and early spring. After this active period, the pattern may calm down briefly during the first week of March. However, don't put away your snow shovels and winter gear yet. The extended forecast suggests another active pattern developing in mid-March. The North Atlantic Oscillation, or NAO, is forecast to go negative in early March. When the NAO is negative, it favors cold and stormy conditions across the eastern United States. This could bring more snowstorms to the northeast and more Arctic air outbreaks across the country. Spring doesn't officially arrive until March 20th, and even then, winter weather can continue into April in northern locations. If you live in the Northeast or upper Midwest, you should be prepared for winter conditions through at least mid-April. Now let's talk about record potential. Several cities could set records with these upcoming storms. Duluth, Minnesota's 24-hour snowfall record is 26.9 inches, set in 1997. With 30 to 36 inches expected over 48 hours, they could challenge daily snowfall records. Providence, Rhode Island's biggest snowstorm was the blizzard of 1978, which dropped 27.6 inches. If the nor'easter tracks favorably and delivers 18 inches, it would be one of the top 10 snowstorms in Providence history. Temperature records will definitely fall Saturday through Monday. The Arctic blast will bring temperatures 20 to 30 degrees below normal. Many cities will set record cold high temperatures for late February. When your high temperature is only in the teens or low 20s, that's record-breaking cold for this time of year. Now let me address some questions I know many of you have. First, should you cancel your weekend plans? If you live in an area expecting heavy snow or severe weather, yes, absolutely. Your safety is more important than any event or activity. Second, how should you prepare your vehicle? Make sure you have a full tank of gas. Keep an emergency kit in your car with blankets, water, non-perishable food, a flashlight, and a phone charger. Make sure your tires have good tread. Check your wiper blades and washer fluid. Third, what about pets? Don't leave pets outside in extreme cold. Even cold-adapted breeds like huskies can suffer frostbite and hypothermia when temperatures drop below zero. If you have outdoor animals like horses or livestock, make sure they have access to shelter and unfrozen water. Fourth, should you stock up on salt and ice melt? Yes, but use it sparingly. Too much salt can damage concrete and vegetation. Focus on clearing walks and driveways mechanically first, then use salt for ice prevention. Now let me give you some specific safety tips for the severe weather outbreak Thursday. If you are in the risk area, here's what you need to do. When a tornado warning is issued, take immediate action. Don't wait to see the tornado. Go to your safe room immediately. If you are in a mobile home, get out and go to a sturdy building. Mobile homes offer virtually no protection from tornadoes. If you are caught outside or in a car when a tornado warning is issued, abandon your vehicle and seek shelter in a sturdy building. If no building is available, lie flat in a ditch or low-lying area and cover your head with your hands. Don't try to outrun a tornado in your car. After the storms pass Thursday night, don't assume the danger is over. Downed power lines can remain energized for hours or days. Flash flooding can occur even after rain ends. Stay alert and follow instructions from local officials. For the snowstorms, here are critical safety tips. Never use a snowblower in whiteout conditions. You can quickly become disoriented and lost even in your own yard. People have died from hypothermia just feet from their homes because they couldn't find their way back in blizzard conditions. If you must shovel snow, take frequent breaks. Snow shoveling is extremely strenuous and causes hundreds of heart attacks every winter. If you have any heart condition or are not in good physical shape, hire someone else to shovel or use a snowblower. Don't clear snow from your roof while it's snowing. Wait until the storm ends. Climbing on a snow-covered roof in a storm is extremely dangerous. If you're concerned about roof collapse, call professionals. Now here's critical information about hypothermia and frostbite. When temperatures drop below zero with strong winds, exposed skin can freeze in minutes. Frostbite most commonly affects fingers, toes, ears, and nose. Early signs include numbness and white or grayish skin. If you suspect frostbite, get to a warm location immediately and seek medical attention. Don't rub the affected area or apply direct heat. Hypothermia occurs when your body temperature drops below 95 degrees. Warning signs include shivering, confusion, slurred speech, and drowsiness. Hypothermia can be fatal. If you suspect hypothermia, get to a warm location, remove wet clothing, and warm the person gradually with blankets. Now let me address the nor'easter timing one more time because this is crucial for the major metropolitan areas. If you live in New York City, Philadelphia, or Boston, you need to understand that Sunday night is when this storm begins. Don't wait until Monday morning to prepare. By Monday morning, heavy snow will already be falling and travel will be extremely difficult or impossible. Make sure you have everything you need by Sunday afternoon. Grocery shopping, gas for your car, prescriptions, everything. Once the snow starts Sunday night, you're not going to want to be out in it. And by Monday morning, you may not be able to get out even if you wanted to. For business owners, you should be making decisions now about Monday operations. If you are in the potential heavy snow zone, plan for closures or remote work. Monday. Don't wait until Sunday night to make these decisions. Your employees need time to prepare. For parents, be prepared for school closings Monday. Have childcare plans in place. Make sure kids have activities to keep them occupied if they home all day. Stock up on snacks and meals that don't require much preparation. Now let's talk about what happens after the storms. The cleanup and recovery process can be as dangerous as the storms themselves. Every winter, people die from heart attacks while shoveling snow. Others die from carbon monoxide poisoning while running generators indoors. Some die in car accidents on icy roads days after the snow stops falling. The Arctic blast following these storms means ice and snow will stick around much longer than usual. Normally, after a February snowstorm, we get some melting and improvement. Not this time. With highs in the teens and 20s, Saturday through Monday, nothing is going to melt. Roads will remain icy. Sidewalks will remain slippery. Be extremely careful when walking. Falls on ice send thousands of people to emergency rooms every winter. Wear appropriate footwear with good traction. Take small steps. Hold on to railings. Don't rush. For drivers, remember that four-wheel drive helps you go, but it doesn't help you stop. All vehicles are two-wheel stop on ice. Drive slowly. Increase following distance to at least 8 to 10 seconds. Brake gently and early. If you start to slide, don't panic. Take your foot off the accelerator and steer in the direction you want to go. Now let's talk about infrastructure impacts. Power grids will be stressed by the extreme cold. When temperatures drop well below zero, electricity demand spikes as people try to heat their homes. Some areas may experience rolling blackouts if demand exceeds supply. Natural gas supply can also be strained during extreme cold. Prices may spike. If you heat with natural gas, consider lowering your thermostat a few degrees and wearing warmer clothes indoors. Water mains can burst during extreme cold. If water pressure drops significantly or you lose water entirely, report it immediately. Don't assume someone else has reported it. Now let me give you long-term preparation advice. This storm system is just one example of why everyone should have emergency supplies ready year-round. You should always have at least 3 days' worth of non-perishable food and water. You should have flashlights, batteries, and a first aid kit. You should have a battery-powered or hand-crank weather radio. If you have medical conditions that require electricity for equipment like oxygen concentrators or CPAP machines, you need a backup power plan. This could be a generator, battery backup, or arrangements to go to a location with power. If you take regular medications, never let your supply run too low. Try to keep at least a week's worth ahead at all times. During storms and extreme weather, getting to the pharmacy may be impossible. Now let us talk about different demographics and their specific needs during these storms. Elderly individuals are at higher risk during extreme weather. Check on elderly neighbors and family members. Make sure they have heat, food, and medication. Offer to help with snow removal or shopping. People with disabilities may need assistance during storms. If you have a neighbor with mobility issues, offer to help with tasks that require going outside. Homeless individuals face life-threatening conditions during extreme cold. If you see someone who appears to be homeless and at risk, contact local authorities or homeless services. Many cities have warming centers that open during extreme cold. Pet owners need to remember that many pets are not adapted to extreme cold. Even if your dog usually goes outside to use the bathroom, they may refuse to go out in sub-zero temperatures. You may need to adjust expectations and routines temporarily. Now here's something most forecasts don't mention. The psychological impact of prolonged winter weather. Seasonal affective disorder is real, and extended periods of cold, snowy weather can make it worse. If you find yourself feeling down or depressed, it's not just you. Make sure you're getting some light exposure even if you have to stay indoors. Open curtains during daylight hours. Consider a light therapy lamp if you have one. Stay connected with friends and family, even if just by phone or video chat. Social isolation combined with bad weather can really affect mental health. Reach out to others and encourage them to reach out to you. Now let me talk about what's next. After these storms pass and the Arctic air moderates, what can we expect? As I mentioned earlier, the pattern looks to remain active through the end of February and into March. We could see another system develop toward the end of next week. The extended models are showing continued below normal temperatures and above normal precipitation across much of the eastern United States. This means winter is definitely not over. We're likely to see additional snow events, possibly significant ones, in March. The Northeast in particular looks to remain in an active pattern. Cities from Washington, D.C. to Boston should be prepared for more winter weather through at least mid-March, possibly into early April. The Midwest will also see continued cold and periodic snow events. While we may not see another 36-inch snowstorm in Minnesota, additional accumulations of several inches at a time will be common. The snowpack across the upper Midwest could become quite deep by the end of the season. For the South, the pattern suggests continued volatility. Warm spells will be interrupted by Arctic blasts. Freeze warnings will be needed periodically through March. If you're replanning spring planting, don't rush it. The risk of late freezes remains high through at least mid-March. Now let me share one final critical piece of information. This entire weather pattern we're experiencing right now, all three storm systems, the severe weather outbreak, the heavy snow, the Arctic blast, it's all connected to larger scale atmospheric patterns. The polar vortex has been disrupted, sending Arctic air south. The jet stream is highly amplified, creating big temperature contrasts. These contrasts fuel intense storm development. Understanding these connections helps explain why we're seeing such active weather. It's not random. It is all part of a coherent pattern. And that pattern looks to continue for at least the next 2 to 3 weeks. As we wrap up this comprehensive forecast, let me remind you to stay informed. Weather conditions can change rapidly. What looks like a major snowstorm 3 days out might shift 50 miles and become a near miss, or a forecast for 6 inches might increase to 18 inches as the storm gets closer. Check the forecast multiple times per day if you are in an impact zone. Have multiple ways to receive warnings: weather radio, phone apps, local news, all of them. Don't rely on just one source. And most importantly, take the forecast seriously. When meteorologists issue winter storm warnings and blizzard warnings, they're not exaggerating. These are serious, potentially life-threatening situations. Make your preparations now. Don't wait. Comment below with your city and I'll give you a personalized forecast in the replies. I am tracking this minute by minute and I want to make sure you have the information you need to stay safe. Stay tuned for more updates. I'll be posting new forecasts as these storms develop. The nor'easter forecast will become much clearer by Saturday, and I'll have a complete update for you then. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss critical updates. This is going to be a wild week of weather across the United States. Multiple significant impacts are likely, but if you prepared, if you know what's coming and when, you can stay safe. That's what this forecast is all about, giving you the information you need to make smart decisions. The next 48 hours are critical for preparation. Use this time wisely. And remember, no event, no activity, no appointment is worth risking your safety. When dangerous weather is forecast, stay home if you can. Your life is more important than anything else. I'll see you in the next video with more updates on this developing situation. Stay safe out there. The weather pattern we're witnessing isn't just active, it is historic in its scope and intensity. 3 simultaneous major weather events affecting different parts of the country at the same time is exceptionally rare. The last time we saw something comparable was during the January 2014 polar vortex event, and even that didn't have the severe weather component we're seeing Thursday. What makes this pattern particularly dangerous is the rapid transitions. Going from 70-degree temperatures on Thursday to 20-degree temperatures on Sunday is a 40 to 50-degree temperature crash in less than 72 hours. Your body doesn't have time to acclimate. Your home heating system has to work much harder. Your car battery that worked fine in warm weather might fail in extreme cold. Let me share some additional preparation tips that could save your life. First, if you heat with a fireplace or wood stove, make sure you have plenty of fuel before the storms hit. Don't assume you can get more during or immediately after the storm. Stock up now. Second, charge all your devices before the storms. Phones, tablets, laptops, battery packs, everything. If you lose power, you want as much battery life as possible. Your phone could be your lifeline in an emergency. Third, fill your bathtub with water before the storm if you are in a heavy snow area. If you lose power and your water pump stops working, you will have water for flushing toilets. It's not drinkable unless you treat it, but it is useful for sanitation. Fourth, if you have a generator, test it now. Make sure it runs properly. Check the fuel. Read the manual about safe operation. Never run a generator indoors, in a garage, or near windows. Carbon monoxide from generators kills people every single winter. Fifth, clear snow away from your furnace exhaust vent and any other ventilation. Snow can block these vents and cause dangerous situations, including carbon monoxide buildup inside your home. Now let me address some specific scenarios people ask about. What if you lose power during extreme cold? Your house will start to cool down, but it won't happen instantly. A well-insulated house can maintain livable temperatures for several hours even without heat. Close off unused rooms to concentrate warmth in a smaller area. Hang blankets over windows to reduce heat loss. Wear layers of clothing. If power is out for an extended period and your house becomes too cold, you may need to go to a warming center. Don't wait until you are in danger from hypothermia. Leave while you still can safely travel. What if you were stuck in your car during a blizzard? Stay in your car. Don't try to walk for help unless you can see a building very close by. Run the engine for heat for about 10 minutes every hour, but make sure your exhaust pipe isn't blocked by snow. Crack a window slightly for ventilation. Use floor mats or anything else for insulation. What if you see power lines down after the storm? Stay far away and call 911 immediately. Assume all downed lines are energized and deadly. Don't drive over downed power lines. Don't touch anything that's touching a power line, including puddles or fences. Now let's talk about specific timing for additional cities I haven't covered yet. Bangor, Maine expects light snow Wednesday, 2 to 4 inches. Thursday brings mixed precipitation. Friday is quiet. Saturday sees light snow showers. Sunday night, the nor'easter arrives with heavy snow. Monday, 6 to 10 inches possible with strong winds. Rochester, New York sees lake effect snow Wednesday, 3 to 6 inches. Thursday brings rain and snow. Friday sees heavy lake effect snow, 4 to 8 inches. Saturday continues lake effect, 2 to 4 inches. Sunday and Monday bring additional lake effect snow. Erie, Pennsylvania faces heavy lake effect snow Wednesday through Friday with 12 to 20 inches possible. Blizzard conditions at times. Saturday and Sunday continue lake effect snow. Allentown, Pennsylvania expects light snow Wednesday, 1 to 3 inches. Thursday brings rain. Friday is quiet. Saturday is quiet. Sunday night snow develops, becoming heavy. Monday with 6 to 10 inches possible. Scranton, Pennsylvania sees light snow Wednesday, 2 to 4 inches. Thursday brings rain and snow. Friday is quiet. Saturday is quiet. Sunday night heavy snow develops with 8 to 12 inches possible. Monday, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania expects rain Wednesday and Thursday. Friday is quiet. Saturday is quiet. Sunday night snow develops with 4 to 8 inches possible. Monday before changing to rain. Atlantic City, New Jersey sees rain Wednesday and Thursday. Friday is quiet. Saturday is quiet. Sunday night snow begins with 6 to 12 inches possible. Monday before potentially changing to rain. Wilmington, Delaware expects rain Wednesday and Thursday. Friday is quiet. Saturday is quiet. Sunday night snow develops with 5 to 10 inches possible Monday. Trenton, New Jersey sees rain Wednesday and Thursday. Friday is quiet. Saturday is quiet. Sunday night snow begins with 7 to 12 inches possible. Monday, Newark, New Jersey expects rain Wednesday and Thursday. Friday is quiet. Saturday is quiet. Sunday night snow develops around midnight with 8 to 14 inches possible Monday. Bridgeport, Connecticut sees light snow Wednesday changing to rain. Thursday brings rain. Friday is quiet. Saturday is quiet. Sunday night heavy snow develops with 10 to 16 inches possible. Monday, New Haven, Connecticut expects similar conditions to Bridgeport with 10 to 16 inches Monday. Springfield, Massachusetts sees snow Wednesday 3 to 5 inches. Thursday brings mixed precipitation. Friday is quiet. Saturday sees light snow. Sunday night, heavy snow develops with 8 to 14 inches possible. Monday, Worcester, Massachusetts expects heavy snow Wednesday, 4 to 8 inches. Thursday brings mixed precipitation. Friday is quiet. Saturday sees light snow. Sunday night, heavy snow begins with 12 to 18 inches possible. Monday with blizzard conditions. Manchester, New Hampshire sees moderate snow. Wednesday, 3 to 6 inches. Thursday brings mixed precipitation. Friday is quiet. Saturday sees light snow. Sunday night, heavy snow develops with 8 to 12 inches possible. Monday, Augusta, Maine expects snow Wednesday, 3 to 6 inches. Thursday brings mixed precipitation. Friday is quiet. Saturday sees light snow. Sunday night, heavy snow begins with 6 to 10 inches possible Monday. Now, I want to emphasize something about the severe weather Thursday. This is February. Severe weather in February is unusual, but not impossible. However, it requires special attention because people aren't expecting it. You need to take this threat seriously. The combination of factors Thursday is concerning. Strong wind shear, adequate moisture, and marginal instability create a setup where a few tornadoes are possible. These wouldn't be weak EF0 tornadoes. We could see EF1 or EF2 tornadoes capable of significant damage. Damaging wind gusts of 60 to 70 miles per hour are also possible. These winds can knock down trees and power lines even without a tornado. Large hail up to golf ball size could occur. The greatest risk is from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time across Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. If you are in this area, have a plan. Know where you'll go if a tornado warning is issued. Have your emergency supplies ready. Keep your phone charged and nearby. After severe weather Thursday night, attention turns to the snowstorm Friday. The transition from severe thunderstorms to heavy snow will be rapid and dramatic. Thursday evening, you could have thunderstorms and 60-degree temperatures. By Friday morning, heavy snow and 30-degree temperatures. This is an incredible transformation in just 12 hours. This rapid transition creates additional hazards. Rain on warm ground will freeze instantly when temperatures crash and snow begins. Flash freeze conditions will make roads extremely slippery even before snow accumulates. Now for the big picture beyond next week. The extended forecast shows winter maintaining its grip through at least the first half of March. The Climate Prediction Center's monthly outlook for March shows increased probability of below normal temperatures across the Great Lakes, Midwest, and Northeast. This suggests we'll see additional Arctic air outbreaks and likely more snow. The storm track favors continued nor'easter development along the East Coast. We could easily see 2 or 3 more significant winter storms before winter releases its grip. For those tracking seasonal snowfall, many locations will end above normal. Buffalo could finish with over 100 inches. Boston could reach 60 inches. New York City might top 40 inches. These are significant totals that will create impacts into early spring as all that snow melts. The snowmelt combined with any spring rain could create flooding issues in April. Major river flooding is possible, especially along rivers in the Midwest and Northeast. This is something to watch as we move from winter into spring. This forecast represents the best available information as of right now, but weather is dynamic and forecasts can change. Stay informed, check updates frequently, and make smart decisions to protect yourself and your family. Remember to comment your city below for a personalized forecast. I am here to help you navigate this dangerous weather pattern. Together, we'll get through this safely. Stay tuned for the next update coming soon with the latest model data and any changes to the forecast.